Welcome to Wednesday. First off, answer your warm-up question, which is one of the two. If you moved to Minnesota from somewhere else, list why your family moved to Minnesota. And if you've always been here, answer where would you like to travel someday and why. From there, you head into the movement slides, which will give you the notes for today. We're still on our 5 themes of geography. Today is about movement. So we know what movement means, but when we're talking about geography, it describes the way people, products, information, and ideas move from one place to another, and then why they move. So if we're talking about people, we have push factors. Reason are reasons that cause people to leave an area. So we're thinking of poverty, lack of jobs, maybe whatever it is that you're trained to do or skilled at, there's just no work for you, so you have to leave and find somewhere else. A war displaced you and or your family, so you got to get out of there. Natural disasters like hurricanes, tornadoes, droughts, or other things that could really disrupt your life. And then human rights violations. So maybe wherever it is that you live does not agree with your lifestyle, your sexual orientation, or your gender choices, so you kind of have to leave for your own safety. On a more positive note, there are pull factors, which are a reason or reasons that attract people to another area. So think of this as more of, I wanted to go to this place offered me better opportunities. So that could be that you get a job that is nicer and offers you a better life, maybe a better school for you to go to, somewhere that's safer for you, or you have more freedoms, or basically just think of anything that kind of draws or attracts you to a place. Once you are done with that, you are ready for the Green Card Voices activity. You will need to look through at least 3 of these 4 videos. So for example, we go into 1. And with these videos, each of them is the story of an individual who has migrated, and then take a careful look at that map, because the first part of your activity that you open in Kami asks you to map the route that they took. So in this example, Hamed went from Saudi Arabia to St. Paul, Minnesota. So in Kami, you would draw a little line from Saudi Arabia, and then you would go, so here's Saudi Arabia, and then you would go all the way to Minnesota, and then you draw an arrow landing there. And then you continue to listen to his story, and then you add little text boxes below and answer the questions. When you are done with this first video, or whatever it is that you chose, remember that you have to do 3 before you are done. And then you submit that into Schoology. If you need help submitting Kami, just let your teachers know. From there, you finish up with the exit ticket, and it's just a quick little quiz on what you learned, identifying different push and pull factors.